introduce your project. What are we doing today?
We're gonna do an oil change, and we're gonna do plugs, and what else are we doing? Seals and gaskets.
Cam cover gaskets.
Yeah.
Nice to see you guys made it finally.
I don't know.
Coils. We have upgraded coils. As a matter of fact, I'll grab some. I'll show you. We have upgraded coils. They're the ones that ECS Tuning now sells. We have spark plugs. We have spark plug boots. We have
Welcome to Newspeed.
oil change. We have cam cover gaskets. We have CCV issues, which is the crankcase ventilation. We know that this car in specific, if you sit and idle for too long, we notice a lot more smoke out the exhaust, and you can definitely smell the oil burning. We did a little bit of research, and we've come to the conclusion that it's probably the CCVs. So our hope is to change those out, and hopefully we know more of that. So because it's Heather's car, she will be doing the majority of the work, and we'll go from there.
With him telling me what to do.
Well, I don't tell her what, but you get it.
Okay, so as you guys may have seen in a previous video when we put the intake on, it's basically going to be just the reverse of that, so you can go back and check out that video. So we do have to take off the intake and the cover here to access the points that we need to access first.
Cool. And do you remember what size these are?
No, I don't.
10 Mike.
He's building a mudder truck over here, a big mud truck.
Yeah, it's a pretty big truck. Our neighbor next door.
It's actually really, really bright. Obviously, it's in the day, but...
He likes his flashlights.
Flashlights, sorry. Okay, this thing works really nice, though. Okay, it takes 4 batteries, but you can take 2 out.
For double A's?
Yeah, but you can take 2 of them out and it still works. Not as bright, but it still works. That's what I like about this Energizer thing.
Okay, so what she's working on now, Heather's working on now, is the coils here have this bracket here. It goes on. It's held on by this inverted Torx bolt. Focus on that. I don't think it will. Anyways, it's an inverted Torx. And then this stuff is labeled. It's actually labeled, can it focus? Front of engine, you can kind of see it. So you want to make sure you keep these in order. There should be 2 on each side. Each one holds 2 coils, obviously. So then once this is off, you unplug your coils and they pop right out. And then that would be, at that point, then you would do the spark plugs, but we're going a little deeper than that today.
Oh, I don't know if
Yeah, that's much better. Be careful with that light, 'cause I think that light is what causes this to go dark.
I can turn it up. Well.
Yeah, be careful, that's how you get scraped knuckles.
I know, I'm scared, actually.
Yeah, this side don't look as bad.
Wait, where's that rubber mallet? Oh, I do.
I think you had it. See, these don't have the brown on top.
Yeah, I noticed that they did look better.
So we'll slow you down for a minute. What we have, we've taken a few things off, obviously. So, but we got stuck on our coils. So Heather's going to point down to the coil, the last coil on both sides, right? You can't really pull it out because there's like no room. Of course, this is only the V8 model, really, right? So you have to take, on this side, you have to take this bracket. All right, point to it again, babe.
Right here.
Take those two 10 mils and that bracket, pull it aside.
Push it. You push it down. Actually.
Push it down.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And then we're going to give that a shot. And then on this side, you have to take this plastic nut right here, which we've already loosened. So this plastic nut right here loose, and then this, all that does is hold this cable, the positive cable on. So we'll pull that apart, we'll get these last coils out, and then we'll continue on with the process.
Red button on top, right?
Yeah.
I only need
We get it? Did we get it?
We got it! Woo!
By the way, that was Austin's idea to move those brackets. But they're out. And then next thing we're going to do is, I think at this point we could pull our cam covers off on both sides.
Snap.
And then once those are off, we'll work on replacing the CCVs and all the seals and grommets and all that. We'll do the spark plugs and the spark plug boots, and then reversal, and hopefully it starts back up, because it is a BMW and we did disconnect the battery, but we'll find out.
So they're having real fun. I'm not kidding. Just parts and more parts pulling out of this engine bay, literally, just so you can get some valve covers off. Paul's like having an amazing time over here.
Pretty peeled.
Yep.
Damn German engineering my ass.
I mean, if you look, the whole rear of the car's been
All
torn
this,
out.
so the air ducts for the heater has to come off. Your fake firewall covers with filters, that has to come off. All this stuff down here, your fuel lines, your rails, this harness vacuum holder thingy majig has to come off. The 30 billion cam cover bolts have to come off. You have to disconnect your fuel line and your power wire.
Show the audience your lovingness of BMW. He loves BMW. It's just pain in the ass to work on sometimes.
If it wasn't for this one, I would not have bought this car for this exact reason.
335, I would have been easier to work on.
They are such a pain in the butt just to do simple maintenance on.
Whoa.
Simple maintenance on.
Whoa. You got a nice little inline six over there, mister.
Yeah, not only that, but think about it. Look at all the stuff you had to take off to get that engine.
It's on the car right now. I took it out outside of the car. Then you came out with that on.
He just put all this stuff back on. They know. It was in the video. It's in the last video.
Look at my Instagram.
So, anyways, that's the frustration with this thing. I mean, on any other car, I shouldn't say any other car, on the majority of other cars, cam covered gaskets, tune-up, coils, plugs, things like that, 2 hours, 3 maybe. We're going on like 6.
My Audi S4 V8 also. We can do all this faster. Well, it does help when the engine sits up to here also, and you can get that.
Yeah, but
everything.
even still, it's designed in a certain way.
Oh, I agree. I
that you can literally do it.
No, I
This is designed to get pissed off.
This is why we're filming, because this is, I mean, literally why he changed his name to Demonstrative Performance on Instagram also is because we've literally been calling him demonstrative because of the fact that when he works in certain vehicles, different side of him comes
I like
out.
to use demonstrative language.
Yes.
That I am the reason for the demonstrative clause.
And we have one actually for our shop. It's very funny.
So, yeah, and now this rail, everybody on YouTube's like, just gently pry on it. It comes right out. Yeah.
That was the same as, you know, the coil pack over here for #1 cylinder.
Yeah.
He likes to use things as hammers also that aren't hammers. It's really funny.
Screwdrivers.
Yep. She knows all about it.
Yeah. Hatchets, apparently.
Oh. I guess she'll be giving him a massage later. After this car is all good to
go
go.
upstairs.
He's gonna
Give me
be
a
buying
massage.
drinking,
I'm about to go. I'm about
comforting me.
to go start drinking. Is what I'm gonna do.
Hopefully we'll get a little further on this. We'll catch back with you guys. Easy, easy, easy.
Like I said,
Oh, forgot the light.
we were going to get it. Yeah, it need to be lit.
You want to be
About
lit?
About to be lit.
On fire.
On fire. And I'm sure I'm going to get some kind of BMW nutwack that's going to be like, oh, you just did it wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. But you know what? No. And you know what? It came off, and we can definitely tell that this is a little brittle.
You can hear it. Listen to that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. You can.
Yeah. I was done. Oh, right there. Look at that. This is cracking up real good. Getting dirty. I'm not meant to
So-
get dirty today.
We knew this was an issue when we bought the car, and I knew I did not realize it was going to be this much of a job, but conquered. Well, halfway conquered, because we still got another side. And guess what this one has that one doesn't have? The main harness connector. Yay! So, but fortunately,
Ridiculous.
I'm glad you're really enthused though for it.
I am
That's
so
some good
enthused.
enthusiasm.
and we hope we don't lose anything in
Look
the.
at that awesome Vano setup.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? That is crazy.
Just lost that piece.
What piece?
That. Oh, I thought it was a piece on there. Nope, never mind. You're good.
Oh, you scared me, dude.
So did I. VTEC?
It
It's
says
look.
DOS original.
It's another little cam.
You know what this looks like?
What?
The inside of Mike's 370Z VVEL head.
Really?
It looks identical.
Wow.
Yeah, does he? He has it right here. Check it out.
No. Come hither.
Don't tell Mike. See? It's got this secondary lobe thing. See? With the round and everything and stuff.
That's crazy. I didn't even know how it worked.
But except for, so my actuators on the BMW sit like right here, right?
Yeah.
His sit on the end of the cylinder heads.
I would literally delete those.
I would delete them too. There's a reason why they don't use them in
The GTR.
the GTRs.
But they don't need it in the GTR. Also.
One of the big differences too, the GTR is also boosted, where the
Exactly.
370Z is not.
Exactly.
So on a naturally aspirated motor, your
Oh, no,
adjustable
exactly.
timing is where you make a lot of your power.
No, which I understand, and hopefully the viewers understand what that's
What's that?
utilized for. She's just cleaning things up, I think.
Oh, this is probably just from the inside of that. So
Okay, so it's not like.
that's just a gasket piece. We will need to clean it as best we can. So Nick, if you want to just go down there. When we bought this car, obviously it had a cover here. But if you look down there, you look for signs, like down here on the engine mount, you can see how greasy that is and stuff. That's one way that you could definitely tell that it was leaking, right? So that's, if you're ever looking at a car, it's a telltale sign. Look on the edge of the cylinder head, you look down below the cylinder head, and those are signs that you look for maintenance that you're going to have to perform. Fortunately, doing it like this, it makes spark plugs a lot easier, except for,
Number 4.
no, look at this. You see something different on that number 1?
Didn't pull out all the way.
Is that the boot?
No, you're the one that pulled out. I didn't pull out. You pulled that one out. That was one that we're freaking fighting for.
Yeah, that's the one that was
Yep.
really
That
hard.
one right there.
Right here.
Yep.
Just get some needle
Yep.
So
Tell
it
that
came
was-
off in there.
That was old.
That's common. Mine are like that too.
Yeah, well, it's a very similar setup. So
Okay, you got enough of that.
that's coming, guys. It's coming. So, yeah, it only took us 10 billion hours to get to this point, but so what we need to do now is clean everything up, switch out the spark plugs, which you guys have seen that done on several cars. You don't need to see it again. We'll clean it up, new spark plugs, new boots, wrestle that thing back in there with a new cover, and then put this side back together, at least to get the cover and stuff on to keep things from...
Boots with the fur though, or no fur on the boots?
You mean with the new
No fur on the
gasket?
boots.
Oh, no fur on the boots.
Yes, new
You
gasket.
said new cover, so
Oh,
yeah.
kind of wish.
Yes.
Although I think if they offered like this cover in like a red or like a bright, like the coyote blue or something,
Yeah.
that would look sweet on this thing.
Everybody think
So,
the 5.4 into the boot.
yeah, right. Is that a coyote? Is that a Supra? So anyways, yeah. So this might be a little bit of a lengthy video, but lots of frustrations that we want to convey to you about a car like this. But don't get me wrong, this car performs amazing.
It sounds amazing too.
It sounds amazing, it performs amazing. It's a fun car, and the 6-speed makes it a blast. I cannot wait to get it out on the autocross, the road course, maybe some time attack stuff, things like that. I can't wait for her to do it. It'll be her first time. She's a total virgin when it comes to that stuff. It's gonna be great. We'll get it on film. So we'll bring you guys back in again. But yep.
Got some buys back in again.
Quick update, YouTube. This is day 2 of simple maintenance on the BMW. We have finally placed the new gaskets and seals on the new cam cover. Well, old cam cover, but new seals. Heather right now is putting in the new upgraded coils. And then we will reseat the injectors. Quick side note, make sure when you're seating the injectors, don't forget to lube up the O-rings. That's a horrible scenario if they leak. It's on this car in specific, it's a pain to take all back out. Although the injectors aren't so bad on this, but there's like 12 bolts just to get a rail out. So,
I don't think that one's on there all the way. I can't get
I don't
it.
think it's on the other way.
I don't want to push it too hard.
Okay, hold on.
I don't want to break it.
They look so good.
They're so pretty. I like the red and black. Yeah, all I had to do is push down a little harder, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And that's
I just didn't want to break it, but let me tell you, this has been a pain in the rear.
Upgraded coils. Turn the light on. Well, YouTube, this has been a long process. Took us 2 days, probably what, 5-6 hours a day?
If not more, yes.
So we started it up. Sounded good. Definitely sounded better than it did before. So we just did a filter, and we're obviously putting new oil in it. And it's going to be it for this video. And as you can see, everything is back together. It looks like an engine again, and not like a scrapyard. So keep on watching. If you're new to the channel, you know, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you want to see. Got some more merchandise coming. We still have stickers, and yeah, that's pretty much it, YouTube. So as always,
Peace out.
like,
Subscribe.
comment. See ya.
Bye.